So, the Nintendo Switch 2 was finally announced during Nintendo Direct, and well, let's just talk about it. First off, let me say that starting the Nintendo Direct with Mario Kart World instead of the actual console announcement and specs, it's kinda dumb. The game looks nice and all, but it's not really something, wheel turning. I mean, I guess at least it's not another, like, 3D Mario game, right? I will say that the best part is the fact that you can use the rails and you can change the outfits. And by the way, did Mario just use a hamburger to turn himself into an American? And I guess I'm glad they didn't decide to kick the console off with another 3D Mario, like Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy, stuff like that. They are good games, but I think at this point they don't offer anything new, right? Everyone is sick of Mario platforming except people that never played Mario before. And we can skip these guys. And the open world thing, it's nice, although I feel like Crash Team Racing did it first, and I wouldn't say better because this looks really good. I hope it's more than just removing the boundaries so people can go anywhere, and they add like Easter eggs and side questing, because otherwise I feel like this is yet another game that is linked more towards like online play. Like the things are really fun if you do it with your friends and there's not a lot to do by yourself. Hopefully I'm wrong, right? I mean, the game looks amazing. I think this is the best Mario Kart has looked since. I know people love Mario Kart 8, but I love Double Dash, which is by far I think the best one. Let's see what's up with the C button. Hey, can we get like some actual people playing the games for once instead of these like robotic plastic freaks doing the ad? I can do it, guys. Woo! I'm having so much fun with my Nintendo Switch. Look, I'm just gonna say it. This is just Discord, but worse. It is 2025, we have multiple ways of communicating, we don't need a chat in a console to stay in. I'm trying to talk in here, can you not be a dick? I'm also highly suspicious of these noise reduction capabilities on the built-in mic. And the screen sharing, just use Discord with a capture card, right? I mean, just look at that lag, it's just like 15 FPS max. And look, I'm gonna admit it looks kinda cool and fun when everyone is playing different games and they're just hanging out. But then again, how does this beat Discord in like hanging out in Discord, right? Or just streaming, like if you want to stream to more than 2 people, just make a stream on Twitch and YouTube, I don't know, right? How this is better than that, it's beyond me. The use cases are very limited for this thing. And the Nintendo Switch camera. If you want to be a streamer, just go stream. You don't need a specific like camera for your Nintendo Switch to do this. Why will I want to stream my face or see other people's faces while I'm playing a game? This is very suboptimal, and I think except for that one queer couple 50 billion kilometers away from each other that can only stay in touch like you playing Animal Crossing, I don't think anyone is really gonna use this that much, right? It's gonna be a good novelty, and the company as well as people are gonna forget it real fast. Game share, on the other hand, it's a banger idea. It's even better that it works with regular Switch systems. Now, this is a reason to get together and play, right? And it gives you uses for your old Switch or your friend's Switches. It makes the Switch Slim or whatever light, which sucks. It makes it actually useful. So I think this is a really good idea. Big screen, thickness, 180p, HDR, the FPS. This is pretty much a given for the price tag and release year. And I would say it's the bare minimum even. However, it is nice not playing on a 2005 system anymore. Good job, Nintendo. And Nintendo, I don't care about magnets and bigger buttons. Just make sure it does not drift after 2 months. Thank you. Clear and special audio? Okay, thank you. And you already mentioned the chat. Jeez, just you don't have anything to show, right? A big, black, thick, solid, girthy stand. Thank you. The ventilation, it's nice. Finally, the dock is not a cheap plastic piece of trash, but I'm kind of worried about the not dock performance. It's gonna get really hot in my hands then. Ah yes, Nintendo Switch 2 welcome tour. Let me check my notes. It's a paid demo, technical demo for the Switch 2. Someone needs to call Team Asobi and let these guys know that Astro is out there ready to kick their asses, because this will not do, guys. No one's gonna pay for this. Red and faster, it's good. The fact that it only works with new SD cards and not regular ones, it's not good. More storage, it's nice. Less than 1 terabyte in 2025. You need to step up, Nintendo. It's like $50 for an SSD. It's not that you can get them on Best Buy. I can refer you to a friend if you want. The Pro controller with the C button, it's whatever, but it's probably what everyone is gonna end up using because the Joy-Cons are not great. They are really small for people with big Joy hands like me. We can skip this entire part. Jamboree's fun, the Zelda app looks amazing, but pretty much everything else is just like relaunches, old games, ports, and some indies that they're gonna play better and they're gonna be cheaper on PC or elsewhere, I don't know. Or they already launched on Switch 1, right? And this is gonna include like a small DLC, so you have to pay full price probably, or close to full price knowing Nintendo. This is so ass. 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 Who cares about Hero Warriors? I don't. It's not a bad game, but it's not amazing. Nintendo GameCube controller on my Switch 2. Let's go. I'm sure this is gonna be sold in like 3 seconds after release because this is what people have been wanting from Nintendo. I mean, it's not that hard to give people what they want, right? I mean, I'm not playing for old games. I still have my old GameCube with my old games and my old controllers, but I'm definitely getting this one when it's available. I'm not a Kirby fan, so I'll refrain from commenting too much about this game, but the original Air Ride was really fun, so I expect this one to be just as good. And I can see why they left the Donkey Kong game for the end of the stream. It looks great, and I'm glad they stopped doing the 3D Mario games at launch. Those are not good anymore since like Mario Galaxy 1. I know people love Odyssey, but let Nintendo do different things. I'm okay with this one. And that was it. Honestly, I'm not too surprised with the console. It looks good. I'm not amazing, not too bad, but it's just not amazing. And new consoles must be amazing. It would have been better, in my opinion, if they call it like Super Nintendo Switch. That would be so hype. The games so far are not exclusive to the console as far as I can see, because they're either available on Switch 1 or on other platforms, right? I would say like the most exclusive ones would be Metroid and Donkey Kong, which are good, but they are not like the launch game, right? I don't think anyone is gonna, probably a bunch of people are gonna get the console for these games, but I don't think a big majority of people that are gonna be thinking if they can spend $500 plus $90 for a game in this economy, $600. You gotta think about it, right? Maybe for like the PS4 and Uncharted 4, it's a great game, right? It was a bunch of, but for this, I don't know about that, right? I'm sure the fans will make it work, right? They're gonna get like 2 consoles and stuff like that. Nintendo fans are just crazy, right? And again, it's not a bad system, but the economy says right now. I'm not too fond about the magnets and the built-in mic. Like, it's a 3DS, right? And a lot of gimmicks. I don't know if you're gonna cut it on the long run for this console, right? Especially if the production of the console is not well done. It's just gonna be asked, but time will tell. And that's it. The all-new Nintendo Switch 2. Let me know if I'm right. I am. All wrong in the comments, and what you think of this console and what's gonna happen and the games, right? This is my first time doing a video like this. Hopefully it went well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.